follow her on her life's journey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to talk to you today about how I learned to smile from the inside as well as the outside. I'd like to talk to you about how I took a $20 hobby and turned into a very prosperous $30,000 a month business. And most importantly, I'd like to talk to you about how I learned to change the quality of my life by learning that I control my thoughts. My name is SaBrina Fisher Reece, otherwise known as the famous Braid Queen. I am the owner of the largest and most successful braiding and dreadlock salon in Los Angeles that will celebrate 19 years in April of 2014.
Hello, I am SaBrina Fisher Reece, and I'm here to talk to you today about possibilities and that you can be anybody that you want to be, and how I discovered, even though I'm a abandoned, unwanted child from Compton, California, that I can be anything that I want to be, and so can you. And those thoughts generate feelings, so you have to get out of the enemy on the outside. I used to wonder, why are everybody so hateful and so jealous and so upset all the time? I'm just trying to, share the knowledge and let women in particular know that I didn't inherit no money. I didn't win the lottery. I am a baby that was definitely born with drugs in her system, that wasn't wanted from day one. And if God can bless my life with abundance and God can give me a successful business, He can do the same thing for you. But I had to learn that it's not about the enemy on the outside, because they are always going to be there. It's about the enemy on the inside.
But I knew then that I had a choice. You sent me here so that I can forgive her, so that I can move forward and become the great woman that I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And when I left there, I felt like I had this tenant all these years, this dirty tenant, dirty carpet, carpet dirty, but now I have this bright, beautiful room to decorate. It's painted white and the sun is coming through the windows. And that's what it felt like. Forgiveness is amazing. And it made such a difference in my life.
And you look different. You look different.
My name is SaBrina Fisher Reece, and I'd like to talk to you today about how to transform your life from poverty to power. I used to be poor. And by poor, I am not talking about money. I was poor in my spirit, I was poor in my faith, and I was poor in my mindset. And indeed, all of these things can cause financial poverty, but you cannot fix one without the other. So the poverty I want to focus on today is a poverty of the soul, a spiritual poverty.
It has been turned around into something that has given me the opportunity or the forum to uplift people, to motivate women. The 1,400 women that I have employed, I tell them all the time, you're not just here to braid hair. You're not just here to learn how to do dreadlocks. God sent you here for a reason. So the ability for me, I am so grateful for the opportunity, because anytime we don't have customers, I line them all up and I sit them down and I say, let me talk to you. And I talk to them about my life and where I came from and some of the adversities. And that's surprising. I never saw that coming. I just wanted to do hair. So I welcome that, but truly that has been the most surprising gift. It's a gift. Each time, even if it's one sitting in that chair and I'm able to tell her where I came from and what I've gone through and how I'm still able to sustain a business and put a smile on my face, and teach them all that inside every one of them, that there is a greatness inside every one of you. There is a greatness inside of you. You can be anything that you want to be. That is a gift, and that is what I'm amazingly grateful for. From the beginning of time, we were told, if you believe you can do it, you can do it. If you think you can't, you cannot. It's just that simple. So you have a choice.
And I want you to know that it may not be easy to change your mindset, but you have to do it in order to gain your power. Now that I have transformed from the inside, something that I could only do through the grace of God, I tell you, I walk differently, I talk differently, but most importantly, I think. I was always known as the braid queen. That was my claim to fame, and I never saw anything else until I made a decision to forgive my mother. And that is how forgiveness changed my life. After I forgave my mother for abandoning me, an entire new vision was revealed to me. And I decided that my story, no matter how horrific some of the instances were, my story can change someone else's life. And that is when I decided that I wanted to be a motivational speaker. Speaking to the world gives me a wide forum to share my story of healing and transformation to help other people. And I am very excited. I've never been more passionate about anything. All right. One of the most significant things that I have learned in my 47 years on this earth is that limitations are illusions. Limitations are illusions. They are not real. And whether most of us are aware of it or not, we have all been lied to. At some point in our lives, we have all been lied to, and I'm here today to prove it to you. Anyone that has ever told us that we couldn't be whoever we wanted to be in life, anyone that's ever told us that we couldn't achieve anything in this world, was lying to us. We must forgive the people and the situations of our past so that we can move forward to our future, leaving all of that hurt and pain and resentment behind us. No matter what we have been through in life, true happiness is attainable, and we must strive for it, so that we can begin to live the absolute best life possible. Because we are infinite beings. Yes, we do. We rule this world. We are the mothers, the sisters, the wives, the aunts, the grandmothers. We are the cooks, the cleaners, the uplifters, the motivators, the teachers, the trainers. And in this day and age, we do all that and we still work. That's right. We do everything that I just mentioned, and we still hold down a 9 to 5. My goodness, sheesh. We can be tired, feet hurt, in pain, back hurt, going through the absolute worst time of our lives emotionally. Yet we will get up, we will suck it up. We will put on our Sunday's best, because y'all know we know how to work some Ross dress for less, don't we? All that. But we will walk in the room with our heads held high, like nothing is wrong with us, with a big smile on our face. We will walk in the room like a royal queen. And do you know why? Because that's exactly what we are. Each and every one of us. So it's high time we start acting like it. All right. So girl, don't be scared to finally accept and acknowledge that you are indeed a brilliant, beautiful, magnificent queen. All of us are. Women are one of God's prized creations. We're one of God's most carefully designed beings.
All right, girl.
And I tell my children, this is my daughter, she's making me a grandmother for the first time. I can't wait to get up my hands on that baby and inspire that baby, you know? Because just imagine the generation, if we teach these babies from this small that they can do anything, that they are amazing. That resentment had a veil, that anger had a veil over me. And I couldn't see the world the way God wanted me to see it. And that's when I realized that my story could help another human being. It could help another one. I am absolutely determined to spend the rest of my life letting women know that no matter what you have been through, it is not you. I now know that
that I am a phenomenal creation of God.
Yes.
I stand in the mirror and I tell myself that I am fabulous and I am beautiful. So I get super excited when I'm going to speak to young people because they will make a difference in the generations and the generations to come. There's one young woman in the room. If I can get you to know that you are absolutely beautiful, that no matter what has happened to you, you are perfect, a magnificent creation of God. These are my 3 daughters. It is my responsibility to teach them that they can do anything. But before I could teach them that they could do anything, I had to first believe that I could do it.
SaBrina Fisher Reece. Give her a big hand. You see her on TV. See her on, she speaks all over the place. She just got back in town.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you so much, Pastor Eddie Jones and your co-host for having me today. My name is SaBrina Fisher Reece. And if you're old enough, which you guys look so young, I don't think you remember those Braids by SaBrina signs all over the city of Los Angeles for many, many years, ever since 1989. Anybody remember those Braids by SaBrina, those fluorescent signs? Well, I'm the owner of Braids by SaBrina for the past 23 years. I'm so grateful. Thank you. That business has allowed me the opportunity to employ over 1,700 women in the Los Angeles community. Do anybody remember a card game when we were children called I Declare War? Yeah. I declare war. If we declare war on that internal enemy, because we spend a whole lot of time fighting the external enemies, the outside enemies. We spend a lot of time fighting the external enemy. But if we declare war on the internal enemy and we win, not one of your outside enemies can even touch you. So I had to go to war. I had to stand in front of a mirror and remind myself of my greatness. And I don't want anybody else in this world to take 30 years to know that they are a phenomenal creation of God. When we are busy, we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. Before you leave, you stand in front of a mirror. That is how I built my self-esteem. You stand in front of a mirror and you tell yourself that I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am a creator. There are some life situations that will hit you so hard that you will not believe that you can go on. But I am a living, breathing witness that you can. Yes, it will get better. It is vital that we all know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that no matter what we have been through, things can and they will get better.
Come on.
You let today be the last day that you say, I cannot do something. You can do all things. Woo! You are great. And this is your life to create. Everybody, please repeat after me. I am great.
I am great.
And this is my life to create.
This is my life to create.
As long as we have breath in our body, we have the ability to tap into that amazing divine power that I call God and create and design a magnificent life for yourself. All things are possible in this beautiful world that we are so blessed to live in. And if life's challenges come your way, you get up anyway. You smile anyway. You laugh anyway. And you love anyway. Because you are great. And this is your life to create. And I want everybody in this room to realize that you are a phenomenal creator.
tell you different. Tomorrow was never a guarantee for anybody. So you better enjoy the beauty of this world today and create heaven for yourself while you are here. So I want you to stop acting ordinary. Stop acting ordinary, because all of you are extraordinary beings, and so am I.